Okay, we are live.
Oh,
Ah!
I didn't know there was a countdown. That's so professional.
We are professionals. We are
I don't know who
absolutely
said that, but
we we
no.
are professionals. This is our job. We're we can do
I need to
this.
look at the camera instead of the middle.
I'm looking at myself.
We are
We
professionals.
are we are professionals. Exactly. Um, yes. Welcome to the pod, everybody. Welcome to the
Welcome, welcome.
podcast. Um, this is called We Have Nothing Important to Say with Kelly and David. I'm Kelly. He's
I'm
David.
David.
Yes. Um, we're so excited. The
This
vibes are so
episode,
high. First episode. Oh my goodness. David, how long have we been talking about starting this podcast?
girl, I mentioned about every month.
Literally, we talk about this constantly. So it's really cool that we finally get to do it. I'm gonna put my
Finally,
phone
my
on
God,
silent.
after so many years.
After no, literally, it's probably been about a year since we started trying to like actually start the podcast. Um, but literally, like Tuesday, I texted David and I was like, I have a name for the podcast. Let's record this week. We're just gonna do it.
Which, by the way, both of us have nothing else better to do for.
Literally nothing better to do. Like we just finished our first years of college and we have nothing to do. So that's why we're
So
here.
here we are,
That's why we're here. Exactly. Literally.
talking to each other for content instead of for fun.
Talking,
Let's monetize our
let's
conversation.
monetize the conversations because why not? Literally, why
Because why
not?
not? It's for our benefit.
Exactly. So this is very exciting. I guess we should introduce ourselves. David, you know, say a little something to the people.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm David. I am God knows how old. I'm young, but my body is really old and has been giving up on me.
That's so real.
Um, so if I move and you hear a crack, I need you to ignore it. I need you to stay silent about it because my body aches in ways that it shouldn't as a 19-year-old,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
which is crazy to think about.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm in college for currently interactive design after like 5 different major
I
changes.
forgot you changed it to interactive design.
Yeah, I might minor in Spanish actually, so I might do that.
Period.
Get
That's
into my
good.
roots.
Yes.
What else is important to know? I'm
Um,
5'8".
you're five
I'm
eight.
average. I'm 5'8", 5'8", 5'9". I don't really know how tall I am.
You know, that makes sense because when we stand next to each other, like that logically makes sense. But hearing the number for some reason, I was like, oh, huh.
No, like it's not that tall, but like I'm also taller than like half the Hispanic community. So like I'm set. I'm set. I'm set.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I'm not too tall.
We'll take what we can get,
Exactly.
exactly.
I'm not a short king, so
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I love that. Well, I'm Kelly. Hi, guys. I am also in college. I'm 19 years old. I'm an Aquarius. If you care about that sort of thing. David's a
Oh, I'm a
Libra.
Libra.
Yeah, he's a Libra, which is why we're friends because we're both air signs. Um, David's like,
I
I
couldn't
have
tell you.
no idea.
What?
um, what else? I'm in college. I'm a political science major. Um, yeah, I think that's kind of all you need to know. You'll learn the rest throughout the course of the podcast, honestly.
I fear you'll know too much at one
That's what
point.
I was gonna say. I fear you might end up knowing too
I
much.
fear I won't know when to stop talking, and then it just let information get out there. And that's what I fear personally.
And suddenly we have a scandal on our.
And suddenly I'm in jail for 12 years. Like, what do you mean I'm sentenced for life?
This is
And
sick. Oh
so,
my goodness.
oh, one also think our key relationship is that you're the rock, the stable one. I think
Mm,
between both of us,
mm-hmm.
and I do a lot of things for the plot.
Yes,
So
yes, that's accurate. I would. That's definitely accurate. I think you guys will come to kind of take note of that throughout the course of the pod. But
yeah,
it's we function. That's the thing. We've been friends since 7th grade. So,
Dude, I was trying
long
to do the
time.
math before the call. I was like, okay, so not six because I was too early, 7. I was like, like around 7, and that's like, and then I had to like go from like 7 to 12. I was like, okay,
Yep.
so 7, 5, so that's 5, 6. And I was like, okay.
Yes.
I was gonna round up to about 7 years.
Yes, something like that. We've been friends for a long time. Um, we met in orchestra class
Yeah,
and
music nerds.
music nerds. Literally, we played orchestra all through middle school and high school. Um, David played cello and I played viola, so our sections were right next to each other. And yeah, we ended up becoming best friends.
Locked in.
So that's our little story. And we have tolerated each other ever since then. So
I don't know how I'd be doing some random stuff.
that's very accurate. Yes,
Like
you.
it'll be like 3 in the morning. Felicia, guess what I just did?
And I'm like, oh
Felicia, you'll never
Lord,
believe what just happened.
here we go. Here we go, Joe.
Breaking news on the David Live.
Breaking news. We need help. We need immediate assistance,
Oh,
actually.
for sure.
What are we going to be talking about, David?
Anything, everything,
Mm-hmm.
nothing, all at the same time.
Exactly. That's actually the perfect description for it.
You know the movie Everything Everywhere All at Once?
I need to watch that.
Okay, well, we're doing the opposite of that. Where nothing, nowhere, not at all. We're nothing, nowhere. Hold on. Everything, everywhere, all at once. What's the opposite of all at once?
um, Nothing at all. Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
nowhere, nothing at all, or whatever I said a minute ago. I don't even remember.
You know what? Yeah, that's accurate. You know what? Yeah. I think the title for this podcast, We Have Nothing Important to Say, is the perfect summary for it because we're not here to like give you life-changing advice or like tell you how to form a 20-step morning
No,
routine. God no. We're just here to hopefully make you laugh cuz we're going to be laughing. Um and hopefully
I don't know. I might
you.
be crying at one point, not
Oh.
because like of sadness or anything, just because I like say something and I like cringe so bad that I just faint. Like I'll just like pass out. You see me in the camera, I'm gonna fall off.
All of a sudden he'll be gone and he'll be like,
I'm
"Oh,
currently sitting on a piano stool.
oh."
If y'all could see the get up, it looks ghetto.
Not the
Like
piano stool. This is like you guys, this is literally like the definition of a startup. Like we are starting from zero and hopefully working our way up to something.
I don't know. I feel like I'm in the negatives right now.
Oh.
Granted, when I was pulling up the notes for this episode,
Uh-huh.
the whole time you were setting up to record, it was still loading.
Oh, so she's
So that
really struggling.
so she really. The thing is, she's not even an old computer.
Mm.
She just like me. She young, but she got that old body. It kind of takes a minute for her to like
She's
process
young, but
information.
she got that old body. I am dead. So yeah, we're basically talking about like pop culture, what's going on in our lives. Um, Literally anything, anytime, any place. So we're just
Everything, everywhere, all at once.
exactly, exactly.
Great movie. You really need to watch that.
I was literally going to watch it yesterday, but I got in bed and I was like, I don't feel like doing anything anymore. So I fell asleep at like 11:30. It was very strange, actually.
That's crazy.
It was very odd.
I finished. I finished so many shows, guys. Maybe I'll have a show of the week, a segment, because I'd be watching too many.
Ooh, that'd be so cool for you,
I know.
actually. That
We'll
means
start it right now.
I gotta
My
come up with
show of the
something.
week. My show of the week is Spy X Family on Disney. Is on Disney Plus right now.
It's what?
Spy X. It's like an anime.
Oh, I
It's
never
real
had an
cute.
anime era.
Neither did I, but lately I've been watching a lot of like animation type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And like Spy X Family is like the first like anime that I've watched.
Okay.
Granted, it is dubbed in English, but like that's like the first one I've really watched.
Mm-hmm.
Horrible start, not really, but Yeah, great show. Highly recommend it.
Well, period. I love that.
Thank
Now
you.
I need to come up with something that I'm gonna do every week. That's actually kind of, I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll figure it
Now,
out.
granted, this might stop in like,
In like 4 episodes, he won't be doing this anymore.
no, I'll like completely forget
We'll
about it. I won't
completely
watch
forget
any of these
about it.
shows.
Oh, Jesus. But as for how you guys can keep up with us, we're gonna have an Instagram called, hopefully the tag will be nothing to say pod. Um, Same with our TikTok. And we'll be aiming to post every Wednesday. Um, so
Yep.
you will be able to find us every Wednesday. Um, as far as I know, the podcast will only be on Spotify.
Mm-hmm. We're
Um,
not uploading to YouTube.
we can upload to YouTube. We actually like, yeah, we can figure that out. I
Period.
think the clips on YouTube would be really fun. So we'll be on Spotify and YouTube. If you guys want to find us, keep up with us. It's gonna be really fun. I'm excited. I think
Me too.
I'm really excited about this. I think this is gonna be a good time. I
I
hope.
think you could so clearly tell which one of us does a lot more work than the other. You were explaining that, and I just sat back like, yeah, ate down with that information.
you
Go get it.
it's okay. I have at this point in time, I have like way too much free time on my hands, and I just like need to do something or like plan something in order to like maintain a healthy level of sanity.
You know
So
what? That's fair.
this is my outlet right now.
I'm
Um,
I'm here for the laughs. I'm here for the ideas.
David's here
If
for
you ask me
vibes.
anything about anything more than that, I will not know.
Yeah, David's here for vibes,
Um,
but that's okay. Please. David is literally here for vibes. But yeah, thank you guys for listening to the first episode of the pod. We're so excited to have you. It's gonna be a good time.
it's gonna be a time.
It's
You know,
it's gonna be a good time.
it's gonna be a time. It's gonna be an era.
It's oh, I'm gonna cut that out. That was scary. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for listening to the first episode. We will see you guys next time.
I think there's a tier.
We need an outro, actually. We didn't think about this.
We could do like a. I don't know what it's called because I know you can do like a cold open where it just like starts
Hmm.
randomly. Is there like a cold out?
It just cuts off.
It just abruptly
It
stops.
just cuts off mid sentence.
And guys, so thank you for coming to.
Bang. That's it.
That's it. Middle of the sentence. You know, that's the
Done.
best way to do it.
And you're just like, oh, that was it? That was the end of it. That was the end of the episode? Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, it was.
exactly.
We'll come up with an outro. We'll figure it out. But thank you
We'll figure
guys.
something out.
We'll figure something out. But thank you guys for listening, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Toodaloo.